The Vanderbilt Commodores are at odds of plus 30,000 to win the SEC Conference Championship. Last season saw the Commodores go 3-9 straight up, 6-6 against the spread, and 5-7 on the over-under. Vanderbilt head coach Derek Mason is entering his second season as the man in charge, with a 3-9 record in Season 1. Season 2 hopefully brings more wins and brings an end to a winless 0-8 conference record. Mason's job with a program that cannot compete could be short-lived, especially after their recent success under head coach James Franklin that earned them 3 bowl appearances in all 3 of his seasons. It was the 19th time since 1894 that Vanderbilt went winless in conference play, with the 2009 season being the most recent under Bobby Johnson. There are 17 starters on both sides of the ball returning in Nashville this year, and head coach Derek Mason has decided to concentrate on the defensive side of the ball and coordinate the squad himself. New offensive coordinator Andy Ludwig also joins the staff this year after leading Wisconsin's offense to greater heights the past 2 seasons. In fact, the Wisconsin offense rewrote the program's record books as the Badgers tallied 2 of the 3 highest offensive outputs in school history under Ludwig. 9 offensive touchdowns, 8 conference games played, 7 yards allowed per pass on defense, 6 losses by 14 or more points, 4 different starting quarterbacks, and there was no Christmas story a season ago, as the Vanderbilt offense was just that, offensive. Finishing in the bottom of nearly every offensive category in the SEC, the Commodores finished 122nd of 128 teams in total offense in the nation. Now offensive coordinator Andy Ludwig has to recreate the same success that he had in Wisconsin after the disastrous 2014 season. Among the many deficiencies, Vanderbilt scored 17 points or less in 8 of their 12 games, so his job is to get more out of the 8 returning starters. Wade Freebeck will likely be given an opportunity to get his starting job back, as the sophomore only lost his starting role last year after getting injured. Johnny McCrary wrapped up the regular season going 1-4, starting in the last 5 games. Whichever of the 2 quarterbacks end up calling the signals under center, they will have plenty of SEC experience around them, as 8 starters and 4 offensive linemen return. 9 players returned from the starting rotation last season on defense, and they will all be working a little closer with the head coach this year. Frank Malley, Mark Mattiolo, Brett Maxey, and Kenwick Thompson round out the defensive coaches in place, so there's plenty of experience among them. Vince Taylor has moved on to hopefully make the New England Patriots roster, but Adam Butler returns for his junior season at left defensive end. Jay Woods bulked up to 280 pounds in the offseason to clog the middle with a new 3-4 scheme at the nose. Steven led the team with 4.5 sacks and 12.5 tackles for a loss. Again, he is set to take on the strong side position. The Commodores allowed 7.6 yards per pass attempt in 2014, and 4 players in the backfield return with starting experience. This is, however, the backfield that only caused 6 interceptions as a unit, which contributed to them giving up 33.3 points per game and being ranked 104th in the nation in points allowed. With head coach Derek Mason putting all his eggs in one basket, he is putting the success of the defense directly on his shoulders and taking over as the coordinator. The Commodores do have to face 6 road games as well this season. So for our pick and prediction, we see at least a 5-win season in Nashville, with the possibility of a 6th if the experienced players can take their game to the next level as a unit. A bowl game that comes with a 6th win can be a possibility if Mason can have the impact on defense that he hopes to make, while he knows the offense is in good hands with Ludwig winning the show. For our Vanderbilt Commodores betting predictions, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center. And don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.